Please give a big round of applause to Cameron.
Thank you so much, Eno. Thank you very much. Hey guys, good afternoon. My name is Cameron. I'm one of the co-founders of DePHY. DePHY accelerates DePIN development through open source tooling, DePINFi, and PayFi. So when we first set out to build DePHY, our number one goal was making DePIN builders' lives as easy as possible. And in that breath, we interviewed and met with dozens and dozens of founders from all around the world to really understand what are the core problems that these builders are facing. For one, manufacturing costs to develop DePIN hardware could be 5 times higher than traditional IoT devices. It could take over 6 months to develop that hardware. And once you have the hardware, the ongoing network usage fees can be over 1,000 times more expensive than traditional Web 2 hardware. And all of these costs are passed on to the consumers in higher costs as well as hard to operate devices. So this is where DePHY comes in. DePHY has open source hardware solutions that we manufacture and develop in-house at our factory in Shenzhen. We can save enormous amounts of time and money developing that device. We can also do it in a fraction of the time frame and save you 5+ months of developmental time. We have an off-chain message layer, which verifiably and trustlessly authenticates that data and connects IoT to the blockchain seamlessly. Finally, we employ device identities, DIDs. These are used to tokenize devices for DePIN financing. This helps lower the operating costs for these DePIN device operators and also allows for new mechanisms that people can get invested in DePIN without buying and operating devices themselves. And all of this helps facilitate DePINFi and PayFi, which introduces more liquidity into DePIN. So for our first case study here, we have DCharge. Some of you may know DCharge as the incredible project out of Bangalore, India. They're an EV charging network. DePHY helped them co-develop the Beast. Specifically, the OSCM, the open source energy modular of the Beast, is the control center that powers that device. Now, the Beast works in parallel with a DePHY node that connects to DePHY's message layer to ensure seamless interaction with Solana smart contracts. We then introduced DePINFi. This is the ability to tokenize those DePIN devices and connect them to DeFi consumers. Specifically, if you think of DePIN today, there's really just 2 ways to get involved. You buy a device or you buy some tokens off the open market. The issues here are some people want to get invested in DePIN, but they don't actually want to operate devices themselves. In a similar vein, if you're a large capital deployer, buying and running devices will give you more tokens than if you just buy tokens off the open market. The issue is, then you have to be an expert in operating a fleet of devices. So this is really where DePINFi comes in. If you see on the right-hand side, we have an operator. That's a DePIN device operator. He'll stake some tokens, we'll package this together with a DePHY DID, and now we can introduce real-time price feeds using oracles to create DePIN-backed mining pools. And this is where it gets really exciting. This is where a financial protocol like Huma Finance can issue loans backed by these mining rewards. We can also create insurance mechanisms. We can create DePIN indexes, all backed by mining rewards. And DePINFi will usher in the DeFi users that can currently not invest in DePIN. So for our first DePINFi case study, we're super excited to announce the DCharge Vault Box. This is an amazing device that DCharge team has developed. It has a number of EV chargers, it has a cafe, and it also has a billboard. So why is this so exciting? Well, there's a giant component of this box that's Web 2 cash rewards. And this makes ROI periods very, very fast. In fact, up to 12 to 18 months payback periods. So it's the perfect device for a protocol like Huma Finance to give a loan to. In fact, they could give a 33% financing. DCharge can put up 33% of the financing. And we can raise the additional 33% of financing from Web3 users. Once we interact DePHY's liquidity layer with Huma loan pools, we can ensure payback periods of under 6 months. And all of this is verifiable and happens instantly. So when somebody swipes their credit card for a coffee or swipes their credit card for EV charging, that money is instantaneously processed on-chain and used to pay back Huma's loans. This allows Huma to pay back their loans in as little as 6 months. It allows Web3 users to get 33% of these mining rewards in perpetuity. And it also allows to lower the cost of development by $35,000 for DCharge. Next up, we have PayFi. PayFi is the ability to use staking rewards and the interest payments to pay for services. And importantly, users can take out their principal at any time. We are super excited to announce what we believe to be one of the most exciting PayFi applications, free charging forever. If you stake just $2,000 worth of native tokens, DeFi tokens, Decharge tokens, and Solana, you can get about $1.10 in stake rewards, which can cover up to 100 kilometers of charging every day. And importantly, users could take out that principal at any time. So in summary, DeFi's framework works in 3 core verticals. One is open source hardware solutions and software that lowers the cost and time of development. 2 is using DePHY to create deepened financing solutions, which can be used to drastically scale these networks faster than ever before. And finally, we have PayFi, the ability to use staking rewards to pay for services using the interest payments, and users can pull out their principal at any time. That's all I have for you today. Thank you so much, guys. And thank you for Huma and Solana Foundation.